Hi, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Tuesday Talks with Darlene. This is the first episode for season 5, and quite frankly, I'm in a bit of shock. I never thought I would ever do videos, and I never thought I would have a podcast. It was kind of there in the mind. I'm just like, yeah, no, I won't do visibility. It's really amazing what can happen, what can change. And I wanted to start this season off with an episode that I'm calling Restarting After a Break, How to Get Your Business Mojo Back. And what I mean is that, you've had, because it's the start of the year, we've had Christmas holidays. Now, most of us that are in business do like to take some time off, even if it's only a week or so, over the Christmas period. Because guess what? So is everybody else. It's very rare for sales to happen. Now it may, and that's why you in your business you can have ensure that you have things going so that people can buy from you anytime. And I want you to actually think about that you don't need to launch back at full speed. You don't need to like jump in a Ferrari and go, vroom, let's go. You actually are able to have a steady, simple restart, and this can get your momentum and your mojo flowing back. So let's think about starting slow and finding your rhythm. You've been on beautiful holidays. You've got that nice slow rhythm. Let's just start slow. Let's not push things and all of that kind of stuff. So give yourself space to ease back in because there is no need to sprint on day one. Now, if you're a sprinter, if you want to do that, fine. It's so much easier and nicer for you and the energy of your business to come in slowly, to start slowly, and to then build up to that beautiful momentum because you're respecting yourself and you're respecting the energy of your business. And what you can do is you can choose one or two small, satisfying tasks to knock over first. It might be you want to do a video and come on and go, hey, I've just come back from holidays. How exciting. And this is what I'm doing. I'm coming in slowly. That might be a task that you want to do. Or you might want to write a blog or whatever it is. For me, I love to have things scheduled so I'm always ahead. And for me, I'm actually recording this video actually, it's the end of September in 2025 because the idea for this podcast came through. Now, if I'd left it till next year, I might have been thinking, oh, now what do I talk about? I know that I had the title. What do I talk about? Because I'm in the right frame of mind to do a podcast. I've already done 3. This is 4 or 5. I want to do it. And this is what I love about working with my energy. And that means that next year I can come in slow and steady. I'm supporting my business by doing the podcast episode now for next year. How amazing is that? Or for this year for you guys. Oh, I love my business so much. And you can also use your calendar to pace yourself, not punish yourself though. So block out thinking time, not just doing time. Have what's called white space in your calendar. Now, I've seen calendars of people, and it's mainly A type, which I am, that have everything blocked out in color. Your brain can't function like that. There is scientific proof. It's in design as well. When you design a website, there needs to be white space because, and I do say the word need, it's scientific, it's science proven. There needs to be white space. And the same thing with your calendar. If you use a visual one, you want to have white space, not all colors like, okay, at 7 o'clock I'm doing this, at 8 o'clock I'm doing this, at 9 o'clock. No, have thinking time. Ensure that you have thinking time, and that helps you start nice and slow as well. And what you want to do is you want to reconnect before you start creating. You want to reconnect to yourself as a businesswoman, reconnect to the energy of your business, and then reconnect to your audience. And as I said, you can do a video. So saying a quick hello goes a long way. You can do the hello, whichever way you like. You can tell that I love having a sense of humor. And yes, I do have notes to remind me, just because the way my brain works. If I don't have notes, I will go off in 20 different thousand tangents. And yeah, it's not always fun. Now, be real. So if you're still warming up to starting to, working on your business, be real about that, because guess what? The audience love it. They love you to be real. It is powerful when you come on and go, guess what? I'm coming back from holidays and I'm just taking it nice and slowly. I'm taking on clients. Like you might want to take on clients straight up and you go, I'm taking on clients because I am in a beautiful phase to support you in coming back and whatever it is that you do. When you let your audience know, this is why you see me like this. Yes, I'm in a t-shirt. I am being real. There are times I love dressing up. I need to be in the right frame of mind and the right energy to do that though. If I put a shirt on, I can tell you my energy would sort of go, oh, now I'm like, now I'm in the business mode and that's why I'm creating these podcasts now. And that's why I'll be able to next year, this year, whenever you're watching it, I'll be able to come back and go, hey, I'm back because I've set myself up and I do want to come back slowly. And why not ask your community, ask your tribe what they want next? It's an easy way to re-engage and get content ideas. Because you might be thinking, oh, I need to create content. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Guess what? I love creating content in an easy way. What I do is I take this I take this audio, put it into a transcription. I love TurboScribe. And I take that transcript and I put it into AI. Now, I'm specific about this though. I say using only the words from this transcript, create these kind of podcasts, these kind of posts, because I've got specific posts that I like. And one of them's a letter. And this transcript turns into a letter. It is powerful. I'm not using AI to create the content for me, like, just come up and make up stuff. I'm giving it clear instructions. And the reason I'm using AI is because my brain doesn't always function as well as it can. I am using a tool in the way that feels good for me to bring out content. And guess what? My audience love it because it's still my words. And I get really specific and I actually re-ask it continually. Are these my words from the podcast? And you might say, oh, no, I've actually added a few in. And I go, no, redo it and use only my words. Now, eventually there'll be a time come where I can actually get a human to do all of this. And I do because I love to employ people. It's powerful and it's empowering. So that's something I'll do as well. So that's why I was saying asking your community what you want is a great way to get content and it's a great way for you to ease into the year. Pretty cool, isn't it? And I want you to reflect before you plan. This means take time to do a review. You may have done one at the end of the year. Do a review of that review and then do a review of your holidays. And then you actually look at, okay, what's worked well and what actually felt heavy. Because even though you've had holidays, it may not have been as amazing as you wanted. Do a review of that. That can be content as well. You don't need to overshare. You might just want to say something. You might just want to say, look, I went on 2 weeks holidays. I had all of this planned. These things, oops, a few things fell through. And that actually didn't make me feel great. And, you talk about it. You don't, as I said, you don't have to overshare. And what I also want you to do is recheck in on your offers. Do a recheck in, do a check in, recheck in, do a check in, whatever it is. Look at your offers. Do they still feel good to you? And you want them to feel good. You want to be enthusiastic about these offers. If not, then maybe it's time that they might need a bit of tweaking, or maybe a new offer might come in. And there is nothing wrong with reviewing your offers and letting some go if they don't feel aligned anymore. You are growing every single day. Every single day you are growing. And that means that offers may go. That's okay. Don't berate yourself. Don't go thinking, oh my goodness, I'm twisting and tweeving. Made up a new word, twisting or whatever. Don't think that because you're not. As- Keep the North Star. Keep it there. Even if you need to have a visual of the North Star, keep it there and go, this is my path. This is my business's path. This is what we are doing together. And as long as that offer keeps you on that aligned path, guess what? It's probably going to be a fantastic offer. And on offers, I want you to think about creating the offer for yourself first. Because in the past, I created offers for what I thought my audience wanted because I was told you know, always worry about your audience and give them what they want. Guess what? Those offers fell flat. A couple of mine did as well because I wasn't that enthusiastic about them. Now I love my offers. I absolutely love them. They're incredible because I created them for me. I thought, what would have I wanted? And I've got a couple of low-cost memberships that I'm actually in the process of creating. That is what I would have wanted when I was going through. So I create them and I know they are going to be powerful. I know they are going to take off. Whew, took a deep breath there. It's like, huh. And what I want you to do is I want you to map out your next few weeks. Don't map out the whole year because you want to give yourself some room to breathe. Just map out the next few weeks. It might even be just map out the next week. You don't need to over plan. Now, me, that's kind of something I do kind of. I have let go of that a little bit. I'm more spontaneous, which is why I'm doing this podcast now. I'm more spontaneous. I still like to have a rough plan though. It's nice to go, okay, well, I want to launch these things. And for me, a lot of the time, things are now always open. I've got courses, I've got bots that I sell, bundles of bots. I've got digital products, I've got a couple of memberships. Always open. Because for me, launching became exhausting. Now, I might talk about, say, one membership for a while and then maybe talk about something else. That to me is not launching though, because it's already there, already out. I'm just re-talking about them and letting people know what I do. Now, if you want to plan, then plan. Even if it means you plan tomorrow and then you plan the next day and the next day. Do what feels right for you because, as I said, listen to your intuition, listen to yourself. Yes, you can listen to coaches. When you do, though, make sure you listen with a sense of detachment and go, okay, I'm hearing that. What is my body saying? What is my intuition saying? And what is my business saying? Because there's so many cookie cutter systems. There's so much out there where coaches tell you you have to do it a certain way. Let go of all that. It doesn't matter anymore. Now, this episode's been about how to restart after a break, how to get that business mojo back. I talked about starting slow and finding your rhythm. We all have rhythms, and you want to find your rhythm. You want to reconnect before you create. And then you want to reflect before you plan. It's always powerful to do a reflection before you plan anything. Because if you plan and then you go, hang on, I could do a reflection. Actually, that didn't work well. And then you look at the plan and like, oh, crumbs. Now I've got to replan stuff. So always do a review before you replan. Always reconnect yourself before you create anything. It's powerful to reconnect to yourself. It is amazing. That's been this today's episode, this week's episode, whatever. It's been this episode of Tuesday Talks with Darlene. Thank you so much for watching and listening wherever you are in this gorgeous world.